Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. We are looking at one of the beers that I picked up today. Before we get going, there we go. Look at that. Baz is showered and all clean for a change, and he has got his Wrexham Beer Festival t-shirt on there. There you go. Just thought I'd give a quick flash of that. First time I've worn it since I picked it up. Yeah, we're taking a look at one of the beers that I picked up from Lidl today. It's a collaboration beer. It seems to be a beer that a lot of people are enjoying. Now, I have had this in a pub on tap. It's been out for a while. I think it was on Thornbridge's website initially. I have had it on tap, and now it's in Lidl. So what we are looking at is one from Thornbridge and Budweiser Budvar, and that's the Czech Budweiser Budvar, not Budweiser AB InBev. This is the real deal stuff, if you like. Yeah, and they have collaborated together to make a Czech style lager called Czech Mate. It's in a 440ml can. It's coming in at 4.8%, and I think, and please correct me if I am wrong, it coming at £1.79. By all accounts, from what I've heard, I've started watching one review, only got a few minutes in, never got around to watching it because something happened, and then you get up and you move, and you know. But apparently Budweiser Budvar sent their yeast strain over to Thornbridge. Thornbridge have added the hops and malts by all accounts. Again, if I'm wrong, please correct me. Brewed and canned by Thornbridge, blah 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 blah, yada 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 yada. Right, brewed together by Budvar, the national brewery of the Czech Republic, and Thornbridge Brewery. Czech Mate combines Budvar's expertise, get it right, Baz, in Czech lager excellence with Thornbridge's passion for quality and innovation. This embodies the true essence of Czech lager with a UK twist, using Budvar's traditional, God knows how you say that. Anyway, look, let's get the bastard cracked open. You're not bothered about what's on the can. There we go. We're going to use this glass because I do love these glasses. Beautiful glasses. Just come out the fridge, probably at about 5 degrees. Probably needs to be, ideally it'd probably be a little bit colder, but hey ho. So let's see what we get. Thornbridge, steady solid brewery, don't really make bad beers. They just make, to be honest, make a lot of sort of average beers now. Nothing wrong with them, but they're just safe, as a certain reviewer out there says. But Budvar do some good beers. The Budweiser Budvar's decent. I've also had the Budvar Dark Lager, which is very nice. So, beer in a glass, look at that. To be honest, that does look really nice. Nice steady carbonation going up. Not lots of it, and it's just casually rolling up the glass. We got a finger of white, quite a sort of mix and match sort of head. Spacious, a little bit spacious, a little bit compact. Crystal clear beer. Nice golden straw colour, but looks decent. Looks decent. So let's give her a swirly, get the nostrils in, and let's see what we get on the aroma. Lovely aroma there. Bready, spicy. Yeah, it does smell nice. It does smell nice. There's a little fly hanging around my head there. It's got that typical sort of decent German stroke Czech lager aroma. A little bit of citrus note in there as well. I do actually wish this was a bit colder now, but hey ho, we'll have to stick with it and go with it. So smells great. There is a bit left in the can. Let's dive in on Thornbridge and Budweiser Budvar Czech Mate, Czech style lager. Cheers. Yeah, I would say straight away, if it was that bit colder, this was at 3 degrees, be even better. Body. Yeah, it's, I mean, Czech style lager, are we going to say Pilsner? If we're going to call it Pilsner style, body's probably, as you'd expect. If it's Hell style, you'd maybe want it a little bit heavier, a little bit breadier maybe. But Pilsner style, yeah, I will go with that. The body's all right for that. quite well carbonated, but not too overpowering. It's a little bit rough around the edges, but again, with a lot of pilsners, you do get that. On the taste, hoppy, spicy, that sort of peppery bite to it, that little bit of a kick. Again, like I say, I think if this was at like 3 degrees, if not cooler, I think you'd, although you might lose a tad in flavour, for some reason I just think it would feel a little bit better. This beer is probably too warm ideally, so I think it would be a little bit better there. Bready, biscuity notes for me. Malty. Has got that little bit of spiciness. Would I pick it over Budvar? No, I wouldn't. It's a very decent lager, but you kind of look at it and you just think it's not quite Budvar, and we shouldn't even be comparing it to Budvar. But it's hard not to when you see that name on it. You do, but it is a decent drop. It's got that Pilsner feel to it, which is what you want. Look at that, I'm even trying to get every last drop out of it. 4.8%. Yeah, it drinks, I think it drinks sort of bang on the money really for me. 4.8 to 5%. You wouldn't even think about the ABV. It's just tastes and drinks like that sort of beer. Goes down well, and again, maybe the review isn't doing it justice, because the beer I think needs to be colder than what I've got it at. But it is a really good beer. I'll tell you what, this chilled down to at least 3, if not lower, on a warm day would absolutely be smashable. And if it has come in at £1.79 for this 440ml can, which 440ml is just over 3/4 of a pint, that's a decent beer for the money, and well worth it. So if you're in Lidl, if you've got one by you, go and check that out. Go and pick it up, give it a go. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Do you know what? I actually think that is nicer than the one I had on tap. I just think sometimes beers in cans and that are just that little bit rougher around the edges and have a little bit more character. And I think in this case, this one is better than the one I had out the tap. It was maybe a bit too smooth out the tap, which sometimes means you lose a little bit of something in the beer. I don't know, it's a whole experience, isn't it? But yeah, checkmates, Thornbridge X Budvar. Give it a go, 179, well worth picking up, well worth trying. Let's say if you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to do another one before night is out. Maybe do another 2. We'll see. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Cheers.